Oop, stuck on a lamppost.
Yeah.
I bet that happens to Spider-Man all the time. Oh, fuck, it's stuck on a lamppost.
Whoa! Whoop.
Yep. This game is about 10 years old, yeah.
Something along those lines, yes.
Doesn't look half bad. They went in Shattered Dimensions. They went with a more like cell shady look
Yeah.
to the Spider-Man. Doesn't look bad though. Doesn't look bad at all. Which Spider-Man game is this? This is Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This game came out in October
You in there?
2008.
Kitty.
So yes, just about 10 years ago.
So, are you okay? I'm not sure what's going on.
Look, I'm a screw up, okay?
You think?
Yep.
You do a heist for Kingpin, try to kill me.
I was working from the inside. I got in over my head and I couldn't get out of it, and then you show up way too early.
You
and I
know,
get this huge
I'll be
rush
honest,
from
I don't think the
seeing you.
outfit
You
works
attacked me. And what
with
do you mean I showed up early?
I was doing it for you.
with this
See that we were
particular
made for each other.
3D rendering of her. It
I'm
looks
sorry. I had no idea you still felt like
unnatural.
Well, guess what? I do.
He's saying that the black cat looks unnatural.
What
I'd
I'm-
say that's probably an accurate statement, Jack.
What I'm saying is, I enjoy the way she's drawn in the comics, but here when she's moving, it kind of looks like a body horror popping out of her.
Did she pay for them or did she steal
Free
them?
from want, free from responsibility.
No, those are part of her superpowers, Rich.
You do like fun, don't you?
What I mean is, this looks like body horror. What are you gonna do? This is all you.
Oh, good route. I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
All right.
You want to see the bad route? I don't find a copy of the game, motherfucker.
Oh, they can't. We already discussed that.
So I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Oh, sure.
All bad cutscenes.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Boom. I think they wanted you to choose Kiss.
She's black cat. Lord knows what kind of diseases she has.
Literally, one of her fighting moves is Kiss, then Punch. So yeah, if she does that with like random henchmen too, who knows what them lips have been. Blind One-Eyed Monster. I'm not going to read your tip just because it contains some spoilers for Legion Season 2. But I kind of agree. And yes, the actor who plays the Shadow King is super badass and cool. Whoever that actor is wonderful. But I'm not going to read the rest of your tip because it contains spoilers. So I kind of agree. It's, overall, it's all right. Next season's going to be interesting. Can they do Black Cat in the Marvel Studios movie, or would it be too weird since Spider-Man is 15 years
It's
old?
too weird because Spider-Man's 15 years old. Give it time.
Give it a little time, but you can do. There's a joke in there. Like, she can't be a main character.
Oh, they did that in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books.
I know, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It wasn't with Black Cat though. It was with it was when he teamed up with Wolverine and they went to meet Black Widow, right?
I'm pretty sure it was Black Cat.
Was it Black Cat too?
She's all attracted to him, then she sees him without the mask off, and then she throws up.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. She sees him without the mask, and she actually throws up.
because he's a kid.
Because he's a 15-year-old kid in the Ultimate comic
and she's
books.
a grown-ass woman.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. That's right. No, I was thinking when he was I was thinking of that part when he's teamed up with Wolverine and they go to visit Black Widow.
Okay.
and he just can't function because she's the most attractive woman in the world.
I don't remember that.
And he's just a kid, and he he's following Wolverine around the city, and they run into Black Widow, and he can't do anything. It's just like, well, who is that? Why? That was great. I think if they do, depending on who teams up in part 2 of Infinity, whatever, if Tom Holland runs into Scarlett Johansson, there could be a fun moment there of just him not being able to function because she's too attractive. So that could be fun. Which would work for Tom Holland because he's such a fresh face,
Right.
innocent kid.
Moon Knight. Nobody's favorite character.
Nobody's favorite character. Well, there's one person in the chat who's going to be really mad
Oh, I
at you
know.
for saying that.
They're lying. Moon Knight's nobody's favorite.
Nobody's favorite character.
He has assembled a large, well-equipped force.
Moon Knight, a.k.a. this one writer is still under contract, so we have to put out Moon Knight books.
Actually, he seems to be taking out one high-tech firm after another, stealing technology, destroying records, wreaking havoc upon the whole sector.
Oh, he won't be, guys. Come
Who
on.
won't be what?
Infinity War.
Why would he do that?
Moon Knight and Infinity War?
No.
Oh.
You know.
Cause havoc in the markets, gain control over the
He's a
use of modern
snowtrooper.
technology. There are many reasons.
I don't get it.
They need to stop him.
I don't get the whole Moon Knight
Forces
thing.
are already at large. The heist involving Black Cat was
This
just
is Marvel's Batman.
Right? Do we need that?
No, we don't.
You know?
We really don't.
You just think if you were Marvel at that point, you're like, okay, we have two options. One, find something different to do with Moon Knight. Two, maybe we just cut him out because, they're already doing Batman pretty good over there. Let's just let them have that one.
The flyers we encountered before. There are heavily armored troops as well.
Can I ask a question? But I have this sneaking suspicion we've had this conversation before, and I don't remember it.
Okay, well, ask the question, and I'll see if
In
I
a
remember.
hypothetical future, when Disney, they're on the way now to when they inevitably own all pop culture.
We've had this conversation, yes.
We have.
Yes.
When Disney absorbs DC Comics.
Yes. What will happen when Disney also owns DC Comics?
Do they integrate the DC characters into the Marvel Universe? And if they do they incorporate the goofy fictional cities into the Marvel Universe?
We've had this exact same conversation.
I don't remember how it went.
The bigger they are, the harder I have.
They don't do the crossover.
Yeah.
Is what they do, because once they do the crossover, then they can't put out as many movies throughout the year. If they keep them separate universes, they can then add 2 DC movie releases a year.
I'm talking about you can keep the movies separate, but no, I guess if you merge the comics, you're kind of going to merge the movies.
Yeah, of course. But no, could you imagine just the revenue source of 2 Marvel movies, 2 Star Wars movies, and 2 DC movies every single fucking year? And then, once every 3 years, they do a crossover event
Yes.
in the movies,
Civilians are being caught up in the violence
and
of
everyone loses their goddamn shit. And then at the end of one of the crossover events, we see Darth Vader show up, and they cross Star Wars with Marvel and DC, and everyone pees their pants.
The one thing I'm legitimately afraid of,
Okay.
my legitimate fear in real life,
Yes.
is that I enjoy the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I don't love every single one, but in general, I enjoy the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing they got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Feige. Yeah. Do you want to leave that Marvel thing and fix our Star Wars problem? I'm dreading that day. It's when they ruin the precious, wonderful Marvel Universe to fix up that god-awful Star Wars thing that they have absolutely mismanaged.
That won't happen because Kevin Feige will say no because he's a Marvel fan.
Maybe he likes Star Wars too, Jack. Everyone likes Star Wars except for me.
That what will happen though, and here's what your real concern should be: is Kevin Feige now a mega gazillionaire?
Yeah.
Says, you know what? I'm out of stories. This has been a great ride. I'm gonna hand it off.
Yeah.
And he goes and retires and does his shit. And then the next person says, all right, I got my own ideas.
Well, then it's just over.
Right. Then it's done.
Then you're just done. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, they're still putting them out.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. They're still putting them out. They just plop.
It'll be like Star Wars, where I still like the first 3 movies, even
Yeah.
though everything that's come after and everything about the universe is crap. Mm-hmm. I still like the first 3.
Sure. Eventually, Kevin Feige's not going to want to make them anymore.
Yeah.
And, then I guess it's just a great big we'll see.
What would you want to know?
It's like when Steve Jobs died, and they had a little bit of material at Apple left over, and really they've kind of been treading water since on the technology front. No disrespect to Mr. Cook, but haven't seen a ton of great tech.
Chet, as stupid as the Ewoks are, that's how much dumber the rest of the Star Wars universe is, all right? I'll take Ewoks over Attack of the fucking Clones.
You'd rather have Ewoks. Wow.
That makes more sense. Thanks for clearing it up.
Khonshu is a god of the moon, a taker of vengeance.
Well, Lloyd Beats, I thought that rumor has been squashed, that they put all the spin-offs on hold.
Allows me to exact
There was a rumor floating. I know.
Whatever.
Yeah. I know you don't care. There was someone floating around a rumor that they had, closed off productions, but then, Star Wars came out and said, no, we're still making shit.
Jack, do you know what's great?
What?
Farscape is great.
You really are a big fan of Star
I love
Farscape.
that Farscape show.
That's true. That's true.
I also like the Venture Brothers. Been watching some Venture Brothers.
And
lately.
I don't think I've seen any Venture Brothers.
Oh, it's a fantastic show. It is great. It is absolutely great. You would like it.
I'm sure I would. It sounds like right up my alley. Something right up my alley.
It's a lot like The Tick.
Yeah?
The people who created the Venture Brothers wrote for the Tick cartoon show.
Oh.
They are the only 2 people who write for the Venture Brothers, except occasionally Ben Edlund, who created the Tick.
Oh. I would fucking love the Venture Brothers.
fucking love the Venture Brothers.
Oh, shit. I gotta get on this.
Yes, you do.
Well, now that I know that, I'm gonna get on it pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. It always looked like something that would be up my alley, but I never, took that step. Now I'm gonna have to. So there you go. How have you not seen it? Because there's 1,000,001 things to watch on television right now.
You'd probably like it more as the show goes along, too, because it gets more and more superhero-y.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's my jam.
Yeah. There's a lot in the Venture Brothers. It's just about the bureaucracy of villainy.
That's so Ben Edlund, by the way. Yes.
The Guild of Calamitous Intent. They're kind of like one of the main organizations in the series, and they're basically the supervillain union.
The Guild
And there's all these rules
of Calamitous Intent.
on who you're allowed to arch for.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm in on it. You hooked me. You told me all the things I needed to do.
Oh wait, I gotta find oh, there we go. An objective to destroy.
Oh. Well, there you go. You got that drill.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop.
What? No, Spider-Man. What are you doing?
Jack was born to cosplay the Monarch. Listen, is the Monarch bald
Wait.
with glasses? What do you think?
You need. Well, the eyebrows would have to be glued on anyway. No, his eyebrows go out to like here,
Oh, okay. All right.
and you don't really see his hair.
You don't see his
He's
hair?
got a thing with a crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen.
You could, yeah, you'd be a good monarch.
I'll watch The Venture Brothers. I'll give it a shot. Absolutely give it a shot. Wear a fake goatee and you could cosplay Dr. Venture. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he's bald.
There you go.
Jack could have more fun as the monarch.
Once after I start watching this, I'm gonna get that this whole I could be the monarch thing. It's great. Just that couple of moments when you're just falling. That's a really important feeling, I think, in a Spider-Man game. Just the glide and float. Yeah. Oh. That's the feeling. That's the feeling you want.
The monarch is a major villain who, at this point in the series, has basically stolen the spotlight from the actual main characters.
All right.
Like, the show's probably more about the monarch than anyone else at this point.
You know, you write what you like. That's great. Oh, pardon me for a moment.
Oh, I looked away for a second, I'm all turned around. That was awkward. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a non-emergency
Stop much bunch of
but a
Kingpin's
kind of a
things,
thing. I need to go home and come back.
You need to go home and come back? Well, how long have we been going?
A couple hours.
Couple hours? Okay.
So this is the midstream break.
Midstream break. Okay.
It's 7 o'clock, so we still have like 2 more hours to stream. So I'll be gone for approximately 20 minutes. So I have to go home. I have to do a very short thing, and then I have to come back.
All right.
So I just wanted to.
All right, you do that.
I wanted
You
to
do
warn
that.
you. I wanted to warn you. I will come back. I won't have a story to tell. I'm not going to tell you why, but
Okay.
use your imagination.
I'm going to play a little bit longer, and then we'll take a break.
Great.
We'll be back.
Yeah, do that. I'll be back. You know what? Help. Car keys.
Yeah, that probably would help.
Yep.
I'm
Great.
afraid
Unless you want to come back again.
Kingpin's forces are engaging
Bye-bye.
in street battles with the police. Only with your help can the police hope to defeat Kingpin's men.
That's a shame. I was all happy to talk about the Venture Brothers with Jack. Now it's ruined. He's gone. No more Venture Brothers talk.
Spider-Man, we must uncover
It'd be great
the source of
if
the
Jack
technology
actually gets
used
into
by
the Venture
Kingpin's
Brothers, though.
henchmen.
Because then we can have an actual conversation about it.
Maybe we should grab one of those glider things they fly around on and check it for logos.
Actually, if you bring
The
me
question
a
is,
component or two, I can
should
easily
Jack start
analyze
the Venture Brothers
technology
at the
source.
pilot, which is kind of rough?
Or that.
When you destroy these enemies, look for any intact component and bring it to me.
We should start a poll whether or not Jack will love or hate the Venture Brothers.
See what I can do.
Pilot's one of your favorite episodes, chat? Person in chat? That's not. I don't think it's terrible. I remember the animation though is really, really terrible compared to the later seasons. Wow, that mission was quick. What are my optional objectives here? Stop Kingpin gang wars. Oh my god. Yep. Easy. Are my solo streams great? This is why I'm gonna wait a little bit. and take a break, because my solo streams suck. Because I play the game, and I don't talk. And you all know that. But I'm saying that right now, because I don't know what the fuck else to say. Don't say anything until Jack gets back? That would be really easy for me. Like, I could handle that. Come on. Come on. Come at me, bro. Alright, my timing with that block was way off. Way off, still. Fuck it. My block button broke? No? There we go. Damn it. No, why did you throw him at the bad guy? Yeah. Ah, sorry, something got in my eye. Alright, so what's going on, everyone? Rich doesn't see too many movies in the theater? Not really. Not really. I can usually wait. And the problem with that is a lot of times when I wait, I don't get around to seeing it anyway. This is why I haven't seen Ragnarok yet. Something really got in my goddamn eye. Ugh. Ugh. Wow. Wow. You know what? Just fuck you, man. There you go. There you go. Want an HD remake of this game? Standard D isn't bad. It's a good game. Alright, let's progress the damn story some more. I know I really want to earn points so I can upgrade more shit, but I'd also like to get further in the story. It's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. How much cash do I have to work with? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I want that. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, we're gonna get some more evil attacks. Evil. Evil.
Well done. This may lead us to the source of Kingpin's weapons.
Let's hope so.
I've received information that the Kingpin's men may be making an attempt to rob or destroy the Daily Bugle. Are you familiar with it?
Do you read the newspaper?
I suggest you go there at once. It may be a diversion, so I will monitor Fisk Industries for unusual activity.
I'll check it out.
Combat always kills it for you in these games. Look, the combat in this one, this particular Spider-Man game, I think is great. I think this one gets it right. Lots of aerial stuff, and I haven't been using it as much, but the black suit, it's got a little bit more brute force type attacks.
I've got a feeling that the Bugle is not the target.
What?
It's the courthouse. Clever, using the Bugle as a false lead.
Ow. Go with Ultimate? I don't think Ultimate's as good as this. The combat is better in this than it is in Ultimate. Art-wise, it's neat the way Ultimate Spider-Man is designed to look like a Mark Bagley comic. Overall, this is the better game, though.
surrounding the building. We don't have enough firepower.
Ultimate Comics, not the game. The Ultimate Spider-Man comic books were good, right up until Bendis ruined them. The Ultimate Spider-Man comic books were too ultra-serious all the time. There was never a breather between traumatic events in Peter Parker's life, and it just became horrific to read rather than fun. And then rather than letting Peter Parker run off into the sunset, he kills him off for extra depression points. Whoop. Guess I ran out of time. No. Okay, I'm not paying enough attention, I guess. It's super fucking important I take out the gliders. Oh wait, I gotta take out bombs? Alright, somebody needs to pay more attention. A lot more attention to what he's doing. I see what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing now.
Sorry. I can't help it sometimes.
You finally got a stream, and it's me being quiet. I apologize. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Jack didn't fall in. He had to run away for a bit. He'll be back. Almost forgot about these guys. My shit up. That camera's kind of fucked, isn't it? Spider-Man is a menace. Always has been. He always has been. Glitching much? Yeah, a little bit. To be fair, this is a shitty PC port of a game. You could probably get this... I know this game runs decently on a PlayStation 3. I have that version. That's where I first played it. Alright. Evil's been defeated. Oh, that wasn't long at all. I've said about 4 words.
20 minutes on the dot.
So, you said you had Spider-Man Shattered. Did you want to switch games?
That's up to you. If you just want to keep playing, we can keep playing and Chatting about bullshit.
What does the chat want?
It'll take a little bit to download, but I can't imagine it'll be very long to download.
Oh, well, we should start it now then if it's not downloaded. I was thinking you brought like the console version or something.
No,
Here, why don't you get that started?
Steam copy.
Why don't you go get that started?
Okay, no problem.
And then I'm gonna use the restroom myself.
Oh, okay. Hey, now it's gonna Jack Solo stream for a little bit. How's it going, everybody? Well, welcome back.
It's better than mine.
Oh, is my green bottle messing up the world, our reality?
Is it?
Probably. How was the pilot of the Venture Brothers? Yes, I watched it. I watched one episode on the Venture Brothers on my drive home and back. Almost crashed like 3 times.
It's funny. The pilot episode they used Flash animation for it.
Oh, really?
Animation. Every other episode though, like after the pilot,
Yeah.
full traditional. So the pilot looks a lot different visually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me. Yeah. Yes, biscuits. Okay. Everything's fine. Oh, crud. Hold on. Okay. Nope. And there we go. I just wanted to see the stream. Okay. Yeah, actually, yes, eggs. That's what it was. That was the emergency. I got a text from my wife saying we were out of eggs and I needed them. Needed to get them right away. No, I'm gonna give Venture Brothers more than 3 episodes. It sounds like it would be a show that I enjoy quite a bit. Just knowing the writers. So no, I'm gonna give it more than a couple. Logging in. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Oh. Hold on, we got a bunch of downloads here that we just don't need. Nope. Right. Nope, library. Also, we don't need you. No. Library and Spiderman. Where are you? There you go. Next. Finish. Spiderman. Spattered dimensions. Yes, Rich is wearing El Green. Oh, actually, I can see what my bottle looks like now. Whoa! It's a green water bottle. It's a very interesting. Very interesting. I want to see Rich get into Resident Evil 4. I don't know if he would necessarily get into it. I mean, I think it's a fantastic game. Remember, it is a third-person shooter that you... Oh, is it on Steam?
Which?
Is Resident Evil 4 on Steam?
Oh, probably. There's a PC version, probably.
Is it? Oh. I was going to say Rich would hate it because it's a third-person shooter where you have to use a controller to aim. Hold on. Are you on Steam? You are? What? Resident Evil 4 Biohazard 4. That's not right. Oh my God. Look at this. Resident Evil 4, 5, 6 bundle right now is almost 80% off. Shit. That's quite a price. You can get Resident Evil 4 right now for $5.
Okay.
For $5 goddamn dollars right now.
So I take it they're called Biohazard in some parts of the world, the Resident Evil games.
Apparently. I was wondering why it was called Resident Evil 4 Biohazard 4. It's called Biohazard in Japan. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. I think I still have a copy for my GameCube because, of course, that's what I played it on. For a while, it was a GameCube exclusive.
Would you rather do that or Shattered Dimensions?
We're Spider-Manning.
Okay.
And Spider-Man, we have about 10 minutes to download Spider-Man. So we gotta.
I can just fuck around with the Web of Shadows for 10 minutes.
Exactly,
It's
it's
not a big
still up.
deal.
All right, hold on. Let me put that down. Put that back up. Boom. There you go. Boom. Shakalaka. Shakalaka. When the walls fell. David Eno People says, hey, Rice and Jork, you guys should really play Injustice 2. Now is a perfect time because your Jurassic World 2 video. That's neither Rich and I don't know what you're talking about.
I was in it.
Oh, you were.
I figured
well
that
then.
out about halfway through the
Never
huge
mind,
battle
it was
at the
Rich's.
courthouse.
A lot of people on Twitter will like ask me questions regarding Half in the Bag.
Yeah, and
Or like general Red Letter Media stuff, and it's just always like not my department.
right.
I just need a canned response just to be like Jay or Mike, contact at Red Letter Media.
I think your reply should always be, well, it was the last episode. Anytime you get asked, well, it was the last episode. Why did you do this or that? It was the last episode.
I mean, it's the last episode, so we wanted to go out on a bang. Oh, I like that. I like that. You figured it out.
Let us go at once.
Do the
Was
Canadians.
I wearing the Spider-Man shirt when we filmed that?
Oh,
We filmed that a
maybe.
couple days ago. I might have worn it twice. I grabbed my Spider shirt now because we're playing Spider-Man games.
Of course.
I might have been wearing this 2 days ago. Oh no.
Oh
Big
no,
deal.
you did it. You know what? I don't know if the Canadians have their own YouTube channel. I don't think they have a YouTube channel because they're professionals in the industry.
Yeah.
So I don't think they have time for a YouTube channel as they make actual movies and TV shows. So
Good luck, Spider-Man.
You too. Happy
This is the
reconnoitering.
PlayStation 1 game.
what?
PlayStation 1.
I fear those were not the last of King.
Oh yeah,
They have no idea how bad PlayStation 1 games look.
they have no idea. Nostalgia is a funny thing, Rich.
This game is apparently more overlooked than I thought it was.
Is it?
I'm
Exactly.
reading just what people have to say about it. Sounds like it.
On my way.
Well, I could see a lot of the Spider-Man games have very similar
You ever dealt with that
things to them. So I can see a lot of Spider-Man games kind of mushing together
Yeah.
into one general Spider-Man
This one
game.
looks a lot different than the other. All the movie games look generally the same. Spider-Man's got the ugly basketball costume on.
Yeah.
And then Ultimate Spider-Man is neat because they did it in the style of Mark Bagley.
Yeah.
The graphics. You ever seen that
Ooh.
one?
No, I've
The
never seen
graphics
that
are done in the style of Mark Bagley. It's
one.
cel-shaded.
Ooh. Oh, that'd be nice.
yeah.
That'd look cool. All right.
Oh, I could tell you stories. I could also tell you fat jokes. That's usually what I do when I get toe to toe with the guy. Fat jokes. Drives him nuts.
Indeed.
I suppose it's
Oh,
kind of
Spider-Man.
Perhaps.
But I admit it. He's got this little vein on his forehead. Oh, I love to see that thing pop when he gets all angry.
You enjoy
Ay,
the insane
ay, ay.
anger.
Only in the bad guys. Makes him sloppy, less likely to shoot me, you know?
You know Kingpin is a criminal. Why not destroy him?
PS2 was great though. But PlayStation 2 was great.
It's not my job to destroy
But
you.
that was PlayStation 2 was a
Destroyer. I stop
was
the bad things.
was great by sheer will of quantity.
System do its job.
The graphics were a significant jump over the PlayStation 1.
Yes, that's also true.
Yet this Kingpin still.
I remember. I think the very first game. I've probably told this story on
He has
stream
almost
before.
as many lawyers
but the very first game I played on a PlayStation 2 was SSX Tricky.
Yeah.
And I was at my friend's college dorm, and he had just gotten a PlayStation 2, and we were playing SSX Tricky, and it blew my mind, like how good it looked. I remember being just dumbfounded.
In fact, I'm gonna say there are PlayStation 2 era games when they're not trying to be photorealistic
Yeah.
that still hold up.
Sure.
Things with a cartoonier look to them.
Sure. Your Katamari Damacies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a joke, Malracco. Malracco says PS2 was a really good DVD player, though.
That's what got it into homes.
But like I was gonna say, I don't know if that was a joke, but that was a legit selling point.
I think they're just referencing that.
Oh, that could be. Because I remember, PS2 original Xbox era was when I was working at the used video game store. And that was a legitimate selling point to a lot of parents that came in. And were like, I'm thinking about getting a system for my kid. What should I get? And, once I mentioned that the PlayStation 2, you could play DVDs on it, they were like, sold. And I was like, and over those 3 walls over there, that's our PlayStation 2 library. And these 2 shelves are our GameCube library. So, choose. Choose what you want. And they go, they just play the sports games. I was like, you get a PlayStation 2. It's fine.
Spider-Man, why aren't you... He won't web towards that building. He'll only go towards that one. That's weird. That was weird.
That was weird. Yeah, DVD players at the time were rather pricey. I think there's a similar argument to be made with a PlayStation 4 nowadays and just having a nice Blu-ray player. It's like, it's a decent Blu-ray player.
I don't think people care about Blu-rays much though.
They don't. That is that.
Getting a DVD player was a big deal. Getting a DVD was a huge jump up over a fucking VHS.
Oh God, yes.
You can't say the same thing about a Blu-ray versus a DVD.
That's true. But if you're in the market for a Blu-ray player and also thinking about getting a game console,
I think there are less people in the market for a Bluray player, though, overall.
I'll give you that.
I really think that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
This
Oh, yeah.
Telltale signs of a secret base.
Uh,
Is this your new line of work? Goblins are us?
Leave now while you still can.
I'm glad you found work within the criminal industries.
I'm warning you, Spider-Man.
if you're watching on a large enough TV, the step up from DVD to Blu-ray is definitely significant. Not in the eyes of the average consumer.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what?
This is kind of a badass version of the Vulture. His wings are
That's
swords.
that's like an anime version of the Vulture right there.
Miss me?
You dare?
That's crazy. And I'm not gonna disagree. Blu-rays look, definitely look better than DVDs, but
Buy a cliche book? Where do you keep getting?
the point is a demonstrable jump in the eyes of John Q. Public. Whoa.
Stay on the sidewalk.
I think you need a little time out, mister.
About time you idiots showed up! Engage him at once! Keep him busy, boys.
When you guys gonna play Injustice 2? One of these days. We'll play it one of these days.
Why are people so hard up on Injustice 2?
They like the fighting games, Rich. I don't
suck
know
at them.
why. We do suck at them.
They're just button mashers to us.
I don't get it, but we have Injustice 2. Also, I think, because we've attempted to play Injustice 2 once and failed, I think they're looking for a redeeming arc. they're looking for that uptick. Like, you tried once and failed. Let's get it together.
You're a long way from solid. Destroy you!
Yeah. Oh, the Vulture's great. Overall, Rich, what would you say about this Spider-Man story?
I don't give a shit. It's a fun game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that any of the games have had a good story.
Right, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, what is the story of this? Does it even matter, or just you go fight the bad guys?
You fight the bad guys. Well, there's the story here is almost a fake out because,
Okay.
like I said, this basically turns into a zombie game. You're investigating the Kingpin mystery,
Yeah.
and the Kingpin thefts, and then people in the streets just start freaking out as you're investigating like the Kingpin thing. Every now and then you'll get like mauled by just normal pedestrians,
Okay.
and then more and more of them show up, and it turns out they're all possessed by symbiotes.
Okay.
So the Kingpin plot kind of just gets submerged when the zombie thing starts.
that's a little bit of bull hockey right there.
That's neat. It's why I think this started out as a Marvel Zombies game. I legitimately think this started out as a Marvel Zombies game, though we haven't gotten to any of that yet.
Right. Then they spent a little extra time and put the Spider-Man game on top of it.
Who are the red guys? Kingpin's henchmen. They're stealing technology for him.
These goblins will get me up to the old bird.
Oh, that's neat.
What? You jumping out to get him?
Yep. You gotta
Yeah.
get to the henchman to get to him. Yep. Whoever was the creator of this little sequence, that's cool. That's the Spider-Man sequence you want. Is just dangerously, constantly falling. According to Hypera Starts, Web of Shadows was originally supposed to be a Marvel Zombies, the video game, according to a blog post, but was changed because of story problems. This is
Marvel didn't want Spider-Man eating people.
right.
Would be my guess.
This is further backed as in-game when defending the Stark Tower. At the moment the symbiotes enter the safe area, a message will appear saying "Remove the zombies from the gate." The error still appears in the Spanish version of the game.
Huh.
So
I had always suspected that, so I'm not shocked at all.
either they couldn't get the rights or they just couldn't figure out how.
I'm
the
assuming
story
Marvel
would
got
work.
cold feet.
Oh, sure.
They didn't want Spider-Man eating people as the dark path of the game.
Quick time events.
Sorry, old timer. Your flying
A
days
quick time event
are
for
over.
eating an opponent.
Cops will be
Oh, God. Mary Jane with a shotgun makes more sense now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad it didn't get made that way, honestly.
It probably would have gotten a lot more people talking about it.
Yeah.
Was this at the height of zombie mania?
Well, at the time, Marvel Zombies was a thing in the comics. There was a Marvel Zombies comic book series.
Yeah, yeah. Where are we in, let's see here.
And let me see if I can speed through one or two more story bits, because I think the zombies are basically about ready to start showing up.
Sure. I'm trying to see, I'm trying to look at like movie trends to see if zombies were big in 2007, 2008.
When was fucking Dawn of the Dead was
No, that was earlier.
2004. Well, how many years did that zombie trend last?
Right? I Am Legend came out in 2007, so that was right before. Maybe. And this came out right after the horrible Spider-Man, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3. So maybe that's what gave him cold feet. Is like, we're losing our Spider-Man brand. We're losing consumer confidence in our Spider-Man brand. Let's keep it nice and safe.
Kingpin's forces are regrouping Spider-Man. They apparently
I Am Legend, what a pile of shit compared to the story. You know what? I think there's a lot of redeeming qualities to Will Smith's I Am Legend.
Yeah,
I do.
I haven't seen it.
Overall, it's not great, and I'm not saying that it's a great movie. I'm saying it has a couple sequences in it that are legitimately great.
This could be serious, Spider-Man.
It ends
Sorry, I'm
on a
listening.
cold, wet fart.
Unusually high
An
number of
abs-
assaults and mysterious medical emergencies.
Mysterious medical emergencies?
Yeah. That's not a symbiote.
Yeah.
That's an allusion to a zombie right there.
Yep. How much of the script do we need to change to get rid of all zombies?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That is my fear exactly.
But like up until the end, which, like I said, of Will Smith's I'm Legend, which just honestly completely wusses out of the original premise of the story. For anyone who doesn't know, I Am Legend, you know, it's basically like a lone scientist is left in what remains of New York, and he's trying to figure out like the cure to the zombieism, right? And he spends all the movies like hunting the zombies and trying to cure them. And at the very end, the zombies are closing in on him, and he finds the cure, right? But then we find out, spoiler alert, that the zombies are now their own culture, and the reason he is legend is because like he's a legend to them because he's been killing them. Like they're sentient, and they fear him because he kills them all.
Right.
And the movie completely wusses out of that premise.
Oh.
But up until then,
That's like the original book.
yeah, and the Vincent Price movie too.
Is the Vincent Price movie on that way?
Does it?
I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? As soon as I said it, it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
But up until it completely wusses out of the premise, it is a solid film. A solid film with really great like atmosphere and tone to it. They have this whole running bit with Will Smith talking to mannequins that are left over in storefronts and like befriending mannequins. And then this amazing sequence where this mannequin that's always in this one store is suddenly in the middle of the street. And Will Smith starts flipping out that this mannequin is in the middle of the street and like yelling at the mannequin. It's just Will Smith, who I think is a really good actor. There's some really quality filmmaking in there, and then it just shits the bed. Just pile of wet farts. But I do hear, I want to say one of the DVD releases has the original ending, so I gotta track that down.
What's the? Oh, the original ending is
The original ending where you know he cures the one, but we find out that he's really the bad guy. What the hell kind of conversation did I just walk into? Me discussing Will Smith's I Am Legend, which I think has several redeeming qualities, even though ends on a bit of a sour note. And, you know, oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Just kind of... Perfect. Just gliding up.
It's fine. It's fine. They gave you a quick way up, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. You know what? I do think...
Here we go.
Those are definitely zombies.
Yeah.
Those are 100%
Yeah.
zombies.
I know.
Bad. Really bad.
I know. It would have been really awesome if they just let this be a freaking Marvel Zombies game.
These guys.
Oh, yeah, and that's clearly not blood. That's definitely symbiote. Nope, not blood at all. Can't have that. Oh my god.
What's wrong with you people?
I do think Will Smith is a legitimately talented actor. I don't know why that's a controversial statement. I think he oftentimes doesn't choose the best roles. And I think that depending on the director, you know, he can have bad performances, but he's also had very good performances.
This is bad. Really bad.
You know, having some bad movies doesn't make him a bad actor.
People.
I am also glad he passed up on Morpheus in The Matrix. If he was even offered Morpheus, I don't know if that's true or not, but Lawrence Fishburne does a really great job as Morpheus. But I think the Wachowskis could have gotten a good performance out of Will Smith.
Like, in what continuity have the symbiotes ever turned people into mindless monsters? Has that ever happened?
No, I mean, I'm just not that well versed in comics, but... So, I mean, I'm going to say no, but who knows? You know, I'm sure there's like a Planet Carnage
Yeah.
book where that happened. Oh, that's right. We were just talking about this the other day. Will Smith wasn't supposed to be Morpheus. Will Smith was supposed to be Neo.
Stand down!
And Sean Connery was supposed to be
Back away
Morpheus.
from those people now, mister!
No, you don't understand.
Which would have made it a very different movie.
Not normal. They might.
You just threw that woman off a building, Spider-Man!
I get attacked and then I get shot at. How's that fair?
Oh, what an awful voice. We were just talking about that. What a wonderful universe I would love to peek into. You know, there's a lot of times that you just wish you could peek into an alternate universe. I'd love to just peek into that universe and watch that movie where Will Smith is Neo and Sean Connery is Morpheus.
Oh, was that original casting or something?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
that would be everybody is cast the exact same except Will Smith is Neo and Sean Connery is Morpheus. I would love to watch that movie. This is still pretty horrific. Are these meant to be symbiotic clones or just people possessed that explode after being beaten up?
People possessed that explode after being beaten up.
We're probably supposed to assume they're dead already? Maybe?
Well, if this were the original zombie game, then, well, yes.
But once they get possessed by a symbiote, are they, like, can you save them?
Every now and then, if you beat them hard enough, you beat the symbiote off of them.
Well, or just throw them off a building. It's fine.
Or you just throw them off a building.
Either way,
Either way,
they're out
it's
of my
fine by
hair.
me.
Those people on the roof.
There was a reason for that.
There can be no
This
reason.
is basically when the real story takes over.
It wasn't Moon God Vengeance, but it was
Would
something that
have
needed
been a
to
better
happen.
film
I didn't let
for
it
Sean
go
Connery
any
than
further.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Well, as rumor has it, as Hollywood rumor has it, Sean Connery made two big mistakes. He sees. Sean Connery turned down The Matrix
Not behave this
and
way
turned
again.
down playing Gandalf
I
in
have to
Lord of the
find out
Rings.
there are others like
Yeah.
those people on the
By the way, Moon Knight's mad at you for throwing people off the roof.
As he should. You threw people off the roof.
Situation. I too must know the truth.
Fucking Moon Knight. So Sean Connery turned down both of those movies because both of those movies had heavy green screen and CG elements. And Sean Connery didn't really understand those elements, and so turned down both of those movies, right? And then after they were both hugely successful, Sean Connery said, okay, the next time I'm offered a movie that has CG in it, I'll accept it, because obviously a movie having CG means it's going to be good. And was offered The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Nyang. To be fair, Lord of the Rings had huge potential to fail miserably. Absolutely. But he only turned it down because he didn't understand the CG part of it. And to be fair, I think the movie would have failed had Sean Connery been Gandalf. Because he would have Sean Connery'd it. Hello, my little friend, my little hobbit. Yes. We've got to go to Mount Doom. Banner.
Oh, Spotty, you whiffed.
We've got to take the rings to Mordor. Fly, you fools. Shonery Connery. That's what they call me. In any case, that's Hollywood rumor that I've always loved.
Oh, these guys showed up when you were on.
Okay.
When you were away.
Oh, you can't get in and drive around it?
No.
Lord of the Rings was perfect. Don't ruin it for me. Lord of the Rings was perfect. And that's why I'm very happy that Sean Connery turned down the Lord of the Rings, for whatever reason. Ian McKellen is still alive. Just very, very old. We talked about that earlier. Time marches on.
Typically.
Typically. Literally all you can hope for is to get very, very old.
That's literally the best you can hope for.
Yes. At the moment, that's the best you can hope for.
I want the version of this game where after you save the civilian, you can eat them.
For power.
Yeah. No, just for eating them. For zombie points. How's that?
For well, I was thinking like if you eat them. Okay. These symbiote people, Rich. I thought
That are
I was assuming that maybe you were reading a little too much
No.
into this whole they were definitely zombie things. But they were definitely zombies. Like the way they're crawling around,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. That's not even how the symbiotes act. Look at you, just murdering people, just ripping them to shreds.
They're already dead, Jack. They're already dead.
The symbiote killed them.
The symbiote,
yes.
yeah,
Yes. And to feed the symbiote, they need to, feast on other humans to feed the symbiote. But they're not zombies.
So you want the world where I Am Legend had the alternate ending? I want the world where this actually was a zombie game.
Oh, sure.
Full on.
Sure.
Full on with eating people and everything.
Well, I think you could see that. You can there's enough of the original zombie game here where you
Yeah.
can see that clearly. But I think the world in which Sean Connery and Will Smith were in The Matrix is so bizarre. That it's hard for me to even picture what that would look like. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Culture Fist, who says, I love you guys, and sometimes I say things I don't mean. Jake, how do you feel about Premiere Pro? Rich, what do you like for breakfast?
I have lunch, not breakfast.
Well, what do you like for the first meal of the day?
Whatever.
You're not a
No.
Not a-
I don't have
not
like
a regular-
bacon and eggs and. Karen, you want to go to Subway? All right. Yeah. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Karen?
a lot of people like routine.
My breakfast is basically normal lunch for people.
Ah, okay. Unusual.
I am very unusual.
That's true. That is true about you. And I enjoy Premiere Pro. To be fair, though, I haven't edited on anything else in the past 8 years, and so there's very little I can compare it to. Though I still use it for a reason because
God.
it
Camera awkwardness. Camera awkwardness.
Wow. Because it works very well for me. I enjoy the workflow of Premiere. I enjoy how easily it works with my other editing programs, Photoshop, its compatibility with After Effects. It all just works, and so yes, I enjoy Premiere quite a bit. I like its integration with the Adobe apps. I use a program when I'm capturing gameplay footage called Adobe Live Logger, which is a way to take notes and to create markers that you can then sync up with your footage later. And so then when I have all my gameplay footage imported, I click a little button. It automatically...
Wait, this should be fun.
What is this?
I got the feeling that someone nasty.
Oh, let's see how big he... Wolverine.
And it's nice to see
You
you, too,
putz.
Logan.
You sound as irritating as Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, but he's a little shorter than Spider-Man. That's fine.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, you can smell the.
Yeah, and you're one of them, bub.
Oh, because you have the symbiote suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. That's nice. So anyway, it's a really easy way to make markers for my gameplay footage. So then when I'm looking through my gameplay footage, I can say, oh, I did something neat here. I did something neat there. So I like the whole Premiere Pro ecosystem, the whole Adobe ecosystem. But speaking of DRM,
Yeah.
that's Adobe now you have to pay monthly. And Adobe checks in every once in a while. Even if you turn off all internet,
Oh God, he's kicking my ass.
it has Adobe has a built-in, I want to say it has an 8-month timer on it. So you can turn off all your payments to Adobe, and then turn off your internet on your computer and still get 8 months of editing out of it. But then it eventually it will try to phone home. And they sell it as if you pay X amount of dollars a month.
What are your parents' names? He wants to prove you're really you.
Oh, sure.
Isn't this cute?
Oh,
No,
no.
I know the answer.
What are his parents' names?
You don't know?
I know Ben and May. That's not his parents, though. I'm going to say...
Shut up and fight.
I'm going to say shut up and fight. My dad shut up and my mom fight. Okay, I'm going to say... I'm not looking at chat. I'm going to tell you my reason. I'm going to say what I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's Richard and Mary because I think Herman is too silly.
Okay. It's Richard and Mary.
Okay, good. All right.
Richard and
Whew.
Mary. That's sure not in my online wiki entry.
My nose doesn't lie.
But yeah, so Adobe sells their DRM as, sure, you have to pay a monthly fee and you have to, get a digital handshake, but you get, every update we come up with, you get whenever we come up with it. So anytime we have a better version, we'll give you that better version right away and all the new features, and, you never have to buy it again because... What? What was the question?
Whose killers did we track in Berlin? And I know this too.
Oh, I don't know that one.
The, at the time, original Hobgoblin Ned Leeds, before that was retconned.
Oh, okay.
You have to remind me of Ned again.
Maybe you are telling the truth.
So they're going with comic continuity, interestingly enough.
That is very interesting. And does that information appear anywhere else in the game?
No.
Or
That's just if you're a comic buff.
That's really interesting.
Nice move, bringing your pals along.
Oh no.
Don't go away now.
Oh yes. Now Wolverine is murdering civilians.
He would.
Yeah. Is Adobe stuff actually well optimized now? I think so. It works for me. It has its quirks, but so does literally every piece of software ever. And it really has decent customer support, where you're paying. Obviously you're paying for professional editing software, and you're paying every month. And so every time I've ever had a problem, customer support has always been there to help walk me through it. And it's completely it's not totally janky, which I can't say the same for Final Cut 7, which was the last editing software I used.
What's the next question going to be?
Where did you first wear the black suit?
Oh.
You've told me this. Battleworld.
Yep.
Battleworld. It's not very peaceful there.
I'm listening.
What kind of need are you, or what kind of nerd am I? I'm a bit of a. I'd say my most nerd is techie. I enjoy the technology. I enjoy the editing technology, mostly because that's what I do for work, and I get
Who
very into my
declined
work.
Joining the new Avengers.
Well, I'm
Daredevil?
pretty sure, because I think Luke Cage and Captain America were both on it.
The red guy with the horns, duh.
You're not yourself.
Oh, nope. That wasn't it.
Ooh.
Who was it? Who turned down being in the new Avengers?
Here we go.
The question was, who turned down being in the new Avengers? Luke Cage, Captain America, Daredevil, or none of the above? Was it Captain? Was it a bait and switch?
I think he organized it.
No, well, the new Avengers, not the Avengers.
The new Avengers was the one Spider-Man was on.
Oh, okay. We put in Daredevil, and Wolverine said we weren't ourselves, so it wasn't Daredevil. None of the above, maybe?
That could be it.
Yeah. It was supposed to be, they were all in it. What are you talking about? Oh. Gotta go to his wall to ask his question.
Critical mass.
What is critical mass?
A mutant? This I don't know. This I have no fucking clue. I'm assuming it's a mutant. Kingpin's the obvious joke because he's fat.
Yeah. Well, or
It's probably a critical mass video game.
is that the joke? Is you fought the Kingpin and that was the joke you made before?
I'm going with A.
You're going with a mutant.
Yeah.
All right.
He's that blob wannabe with electric fingertips.
Maybe you are Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, nice. Maybe you are Spider-Man. Oh, back to his question wall.
Who served us roast and pie?
Who served us roast and pie?
Probably Aunt May.
Probably Aunt May.
Aunt May, when you were in her house, that was weird.
Oh, I've seen some strange things tonight.
Wait, so was that correct or not?
Black points, so no.
Oh, maybe it was Jean Grey.
Could have been Mary Jane.
Nah, Mary Jane wasn't an option. I don't think.
I think she was one on the left.
Was she? It was Aunt May. I think we got that one wrong. Maybe you're getting.
Oh, I'm probably getting black points for
for punching
beating up him before we take out all of the zombies.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't call them symbiotes. That's just grossly inaccurate.
Right. Tony Stark was on the right. Yeah.
We can keep doing this, or you can help me.
I don't know how you're doing it, but I guess you can control this parasite. Use it.
Just help me recognize them. I can't tell if someone's infected or not.
All right, I'll try. But you're playing with fire, kid. That thing gets control of you. It's over.
Ah,
I
Wolverine.
can help you out with this who's got a case of alien worms in them business.
Is there a Marvel Zombies mod for this game?
Not that I know of. Probably not.
Yeah.
Tell me what you have in mind.
And why is Wolverine quizzing us? This is so dumb. No, it makes sense. I mean, obviously, like, it's a little dumb in context of the fight because he keeps going to his one wall and asking weird questions.
I'll give it
But he, story-wise, it makes sense because
He doesn't believe you're still yourself.
he wants to make sure that you really are Peter Parker, and so he's asking you personal questions that only Peter Parker would know.
Like, who is critical mass? That one's kind of dumb.
That one's kind of dumb.
All right, there are several in that group right there.
right where?
Look.
Zzz.
There.
Clearly zombies. Logan and Spidey are sort of friends in the Marvel Universe. Oh, yeah.
Frenemies.
They're,
I don't think he liked that he kept coming on to Mary Jane.
Yeah. I think they're, you know what they are? They're good cop,
Oh, wait,
bad.
the marriage got erased.
They're good cop, bad cop. They're reluctant partners. And they're a great
Black
pairing.
years. Maybe that's the key.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Wolverine's whole purpose is, to be the reckless badass. And I truly believe that Wolverine doesn't really work unless he has a straight-laced counterpart. And so that's why he works so well with Spider-Man. Spider-Man can be the straight-laced counterpart, and Wolverine can be a reckless badass.
All right, so do you want to switch to Shattered Dimensions now?
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'm happy we got to some of the zombie stuff.
Whatever you
Prove
we
my point, basically.
Some alien ringworm crawl.
100% proved. Absolutely. I don't know, like,
Never helps you.
I probably have to start Shattered Dimensions over because I don't know if they have like cloud saves, but I can probably get through the tutorials pretty fast.
Oh, can't save during a mission. Well, fuck it. We'll just close out during the mission. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Shut that down.
Yeah.
Do that. Shut that down. I'm gonna sneeze.
You can do that.
Ooh, pardon me. Spidey and Deadpool work well. Oh yeah, well, that's the classic straight-laced goofball. Where am I going? I'm going to Steam. That's right. Library, Shattered Dimensions. Na 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 na. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me update the thing. Oh, can you update that thing?
What thing?
The overlay. I'm gonna update Twitch. Nope. Stream info. Let's see here. This is Shattered. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Spider dash man.
Uh-oh.
What? It doesn't like this? Oh, is it doing that again?
It's doing that again.
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh. Do.
How do we make this small?
Great question. Hold on, one thing at a time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Here, you know what?
What?
I'll just retitle it Spider-Man. Fuck it.
Perfect.